Please on the first one.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Explosive here, getting ready to play some DayZ. Wanted to do something kinda different. Everybody puts action videos and killing and their best shots and things, and I'd like to do that too. But I want to give people who are maybe looking to get into the game an idea of what it's actually like to get started, as in the first 10 minutes or so of the game. So what I'm going to try to do here is just find a server I've never been on before, which is proving to be kind of hard to do because I guess I play a lot of different servers. I like to go to private servers because what you do on a private server stays on a private server. You spawn in with nothing, and you can't loot up and come to this server. You have to get everything you have on this server, so it seems to be a bit more fair. Okay, so as you can tell now in this video, I'm starting out completely green, and I am going to run for, approximately 10 minutes or so, just to see what all we can get, what kind of loot, things like that. So let's get started. I don't really know where I'm at yet. I'm not really familiar with the map and finding my way around like some people are, but eventually we'll run up on a road sign or something like that, and then we'll get a good bearing for where we are. Obviously, I'm near the coast, which is good, and it usually starts you off near a town, which I see a church steeple off to my left over there, so I know there's a town nearby, so let's just go ahead and head right in. Maybe we'll get some interaction, people here like to kill fresh spawns a lot, so we will see what happens. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That would put a damper on our day, but, if it does, respawn and start again. That's the beauty of DayZ. So of course you always start in, your guy is hungry. He's not thirsty yet, but it won't be too long. Look, burlap right off. Use burlap to make a backpack if we can find the rope. Tracksuit, jacket, we'll wear that for now, but we'll get rid of that soon, I hope. Storage, wow, I can't believe it, a backpack on the first house. Storage is always my problem. I never can seem to find enough storage. So anytime you run upon a backpack or something like that, it's a good day. Whoops. Alright. Let's continue on. Gonna look for some food, a weapon of course, something to drink. A raincoat. Now this is exactly what we want, is a bright red raincoat. That just screams, hey, come kill me now, but it's got more pockets, and I like pockets, I like storage. I'm a bit of a hoarder, which can be a good thing at times or a bad thing at times, but for now, for the purpose of this video, this raincoat will be just fine. I'm not generally a kill on sight kind of person. If we run into a player, I like to try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Unfortunately, however, yeah, shorts aren't going to work. I'll get cold. Unfortunately, however, most people do not follow that same mentality, so, if you see somebody, you always have to be vigilant, because if there's a chance for them to kill you, they will. Holy moly. A dry bag. That's probably, in my opinion, one of the best backpacks you could get. Huge capacity, it's black, which is good, and it's a dry bag, so if it's raining outside or something of that nature, you're not going to get wet. Look, I just threw down all my stuff I've stored up already. I'll just leave that duct tape there. Alright, man, we are off to a really good start. So here we go. Train station, you usually can't get into those, so we'll leave that alone. There's a child's briefcase. That's a good starter backpack, and they are a lot more common than these dry bags and things like that. So, you know, doesn't hold as much stuff, but it does hold stuff, so it's always a plus. Motorcycle helmet. It's a weird place for it. Maybe somebody had that on before. Like motorcycle helmets, they help you if you get into a fight, you know, a fist fight or something like that, or even, I guess, a fight with a weapon. The helmet's a lot more resilient than your head, so anything you can have on to protect you is better than nothing. There was a shovel back there. I could have picked it up and used it to defend myself if I'd needed to, but I'm just going to let it lay and hope it doesn't come to that. Okay, we'll head on over. Let's see. I think there was some more of this town over this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, maybe. See, my guy's thirsty. As soon as I get over to this other part of this town, I'll go ahead and get him something to drink and try to find a knife and open up that food and have a bite to eat while we're at it. I personally don't find much in these barns as far as useful things. Maybe I'm not looking in the right ones or the right places, but I mean, I imagine there is useful stuff here. And now that I say that, look at that. Another dry bag. That is just unbelievable. Wow. So there you go. Prove myself wrong. That would be a very useful item if I didn't already have one. The color was a bit bright. There's some rope. So now that I have burlap and rope, if you're not familiar with the game, as soon as I find a knife or something to cut stuff with, I can actually cut a few sticks and I can make an improvised backpack. If I find that, here we go, here's a hatchet. This will work. I'll go ahead and make it and just show you how it's done. I'm not going to use it because I like this dry bag a little bit better. So I've got the hatchet in my hand. We want to chop some sticks. See, I've got sticks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this burlap and this rope and put it together, and I'm going to craft a courier bag. And once I've got the courier bag, which is 12 slots, I can add sticks to it and craft an improvised backpack. Now, if I was to put that improvised backpack on, this is what it looks like, which is actually pretty good for concealment, you know, for hiding in the woods and things like that. And 20 slots is not bad, but for this, I'm still going to just stick with my dry bag. So here we go, and we're off again. I don't like to stand in one place for too long, because like I said, there's lots of murderous foe on DayZ, so keep it moving. That way if somebody does start shooting at you or something, you can at least hear it coming. Maybe have a chance to run away or get out a weapon to defend yourself. Right now I've got a hatchet. There's me a Pepsi. Glasses. Find glasses all over. I just put them on. Why not? Maybe that'll help. Now look at this. A press vest. I can add the press vest on and it gives me 6 more areas of storage. This is just a great day for storage. You usually don't get this lucky. I have a hatchet and I'm opening stuff. So when I'm opening it, of course, only 88% of peaches and 74% of tuna survived, which is better than nothing. But if you have a knife or a can opener especially, you know, you want to aim for that 100% mark. And as for being thirsty, you'll notice different foods in the game provide different water levels. Peaches are a good one. Peaches, you can actually eat them, and not only will it give you something to eat, it will also help you stay hydrated, which is really important, because I've never almost died of hunger, but I have almost died of hydration before, so probably just gonna go ahead and eat this banana too. See, my hungry and thirsty went away off them peaches. So I'll eat this banana and I'll drink these 2 sodas. Then I won't have anything left, but at least I should be in better situation than I am now. This is a road flare. Really don't use it for much, so I generally stow it out. And rags, keep those, because if you get hit by a zombie or a player or something, you'll want a way to patch yourself up. Okay, here we go. Alright, appears he's done with that, so got my hatchet back in my hand for self-defense. Let's move on, see what we can find. Looks like nothing much in here. Spray paint's always cool. This is green. I can actually spray paint my helmet green, and that'll just help me with concealment. Helmets, some guns, maybe all guns. I know not pistols, but like rifles and things. You could probably correct me on that. You know, things like that you can spray paint just to help you blend in. Especially if you're sniping or something, it's all about blending in. There's a dress. Probably don't want that. There's a road sign. We'll find out where we're at in a few minutes. Anything in this car? Yeah, what's this? Box of matches. I'm sure matches have a place. I have personally never used them. You know, if I want to start a fire or something, I can do that with barks and stick and things. There's several ways. Matches are probably easier. Nothing wrong with them. I just haven't ever used them. Oops. There's where we are. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I could use my little map tool. I survived and figure out exactly where I'm at if I wanted to, but for the purpose of this demo, I'm not really that concerned with it. I'm just going to run down this road for a bit and see what we see. Looks like there might be another structure down there a ways. So hopefully... Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe that's Cherno. That very well may be. Like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with the map, but I guarantee you if that's Cherno, we're going to go up here and probably get shot, which, who cares? That should be interesting at least. So. Put my hatchet on my hotbar, and then I can actually unequip it so I look less intimidating running down the road. Maybe somebody will spare my life. Doubtful. But possible. We'll see. I don't think that's at Cherno. It's a mystery. Maybe you guys in the comments can tell me where the heck we're going. I'm not looking at my map tool right now because I really have no destination in mind. Just kind of doing what I actually prefer to do, survivor mode. You know, it seems once you get so much time invested in a character, you hate to lose it. So I prefer just the beginning. Start off, go hard, find what you can find. You know, see if you can kill anybody or not, be friendly, whatever you want to do. That's the great thing about the game. It's literally survival at the way you want to play it. Check out these buildings on the way. Look at that, some boots. They look pretty damaged. Yep. What? It's a can of like gas. Sometimes there's things behind here. Sometimes not. Today, not so much. Alright, moving on. So if you guys like this video and like this tutorial type setting, you know, please feel free to subscribe. This is only my second YouTube video I've ever made. I actually just built a computer capable of streaming and playing DayZ effortlessly. As you can see, we're running between 50 and 100 frames a second, so I feel that's pretty decent. Medical kit, these are always good. You can take your one rag and throw it away and replace it with a pack of bandages. Now the difference is, the bandages you get 4 uses out of, whereas the rags you only get 1. So 4 is always better than 1. If anybody's thinking about building a computer for DayZ, I recommend, at least for your video card, the EVGA GTX 980. That's what I'm running. It's not quite as good as a Titan, but for half the price and the performance I'm experiencing on all the game platforms I'm playing, it is well worth it. Bonus. Here's a canteen, 70-some% full, so now we can at least pack a little bit of water with us. Wow, there's another one. I'm almost going to hate to lose this guy. He's finding such great stuff right off the bat. But we'll keep on going. Big old jacket. Look at there. A Mosin. Now if we can find some Mosin ammo, now we're in business. That's an axe. An axe is better than my hatchet. So we'll keep that and throw that away. Put this axe on my hotbar down here so I can access it quickly. Alright. There's more burlap. If you need to make a backpack or something. Peaches. That's a nice can of peaches. Pristine. Wow. Don't see that very often. Rice. Now rice is interesting food. Rice will really fill you up, but it makes you so thirsty. So before you even attempt to eat rice, make sure you have some sort of drink source, whether it be sodas or a water fountain, something. Well, not a water fountain, but a well, because it will definitely make you thirsty. You can also look up explosive, XPLOCIVE. The number is 1982 on Twitch. I do stream sometimes my gameplay. It's always fun. So, you know, you can follow me on Twitch when I am streaming. Of course, the more followers I get, the more streams I will make. I heard a zombie outside, so there he is. I was just going to say, so I'll go ahead and equip my axe, just in case. Whoa, whoops, got hit. Alright, and he's dead. Zombies were a nightmare for me when I was playing on my laptop, because I was really only getting 8 to 10, sometimes 14 frames max, and that is virtually impossible to be aggressive or even really defensive with. I just kind of had to stay in the background and survive, and you know, hope nobody saw me, because if they did, it was almost always a losing battle with me. So now I can at least defend myself against zombies. I'm still not the greatest at killing people, but you know, it is what it is. Some people are incredibly good at that stuff, and some people just do it because they have fun at it. And I just do it because I have fun at it. That was just the house I was in, I believe. Cooking pot. Cooking pots are good because they can also hold water. I guess you could put a cooking pot 100% full of water and walk around with it, and somehow it doesn't spill out. I don't know how that works, but it does. So, sewing kits and leather repair kits, good for your backpacks and clothes. You know, you can mend them up a level if they're damaged. You can take them to worn. You know, and that'll just provide you more protection against zombies and even players. So I don't really carry them because I find them with enough frequency that I don't need to. The compass. Let's see, why can't I pick up this compass? There we go. Compasses are cool if you've never seen one. You go into first person mode here and open your cover. Pull it up. You can see which direction you're heading. Which using the map I Survive, that's what I use. It's really helpful. Helps you easily navigate to places following the roads in the compass. So that's a big deal if you're trying to get somewhere and you're so you don't get backwards. Now right now really is a good time. You know, I've got some pretty good clothes, pretty good storage. I actually have a weapon or two if you want to count the axe. Got a helmet. I've got all the basic. That is really weird to have a barrel out in the middle of the street. I might check that out in a second though. I've got all the basic necessities. What I would normally do from here is try to find some ammo, which, you know, I will eventually find. And then go hunting. Try to get in an altercation, see if I can find somebody and you know, give them a run for their money or something. That's how I choose to play DayZ. Not necessarily how everybody chooses to play it. This barrel could be a trap. Oh look, there is stuff in there. But I'm not going to take it. Actually, I'm not going to stick around that barrel long. I've noticed some people put bait items out like that barrel. And they're off in the distance, maybe with a Mosin or some sort of rifle that they're sniping with, and they'll wait for you to take it or go up to it. And of course you're playing into their hand. They have a perfect opportunity to snipe at you or, you know, attack you. Flare gun. You can find flares. That's always cool. Shoot somebody with a flare gun. It will actually kill them. So looking for the entrance to this building. I'm just not finding it. Duct tape, pickaxe. Wow, look at that. That'd be a crazy high spot. Once again, I hear a zombie. Well, just gonna avoid that one. There's a zombie. And it's after me, of course. We'll run it up here. Kinda not in the middle of the street and kill it. That way if anybody's around, hopefully they don't see me. Always good after a fight to check and see if you're bleeding. If you are, you can patch yourself up real quick and have minimal effects. If you don't catch your bleeding in time and you know, you bleed for a while, your screen will gray out. It's harder to see colors and details. I noticed a police department down the street here. There's actually hardly anyone on this server, which kind of stinks, but that lets me be a little more able to run into this police station and probably not get killed. I say probably because if there's two people on the server, me being one of them, sure enough, the other person will be in this police station. So let's get our axe out just in case. We can go see what we can find. I love the MP5s. I love the Glocks, Glock 19s. That's probably my favorite handgun. MP5 is really good for close quarters combat. So here we go. Put us on some police outfit, maybe. I like this, and it's a little darker. I always take mags because they've got ammo in them. It's an MP5 mag? No, it's CR 61. Well, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that what this is? Yep, look at that. So I'll put this in my hands, attach this mag to it, and just like that, we've got a gun. Not my favorite gun, but better than nothing. We'll keep looking. There's a Glock. Always pick that up. Hopefully find some ammo. Look, I'm looking at these guns because see how the slide looks like it's back? If the slide looks like it's forward, then there's a great chance it's probably got a magazine in it. And magazines mean ammo. So, MP5 mag. Might as well take that anyway for the ammo out of it. I'll strip the ammo out of it and dump the mag later. Alright guys, I think that pretty much does it for now. I'm going to go ahead and log off. But like I said, if you like this video, you know, tell me in the comments. If you don't, you can tell me in the comments also. Subscribe if you would. And hope you enjoyed. Thanks.